Wishing luck for not dialogue skip. Wishing luck for not dialogue skip. Let's do it.
At last you have arrived.
There we go.
Is Malachor as you remember?
Malachor has not changed. Only you have.
Indeed. Perhaps it is merely your perceptions of me that have changed. It is strange that you believe Malachor has not. But it has always been timeless to me, this place, and words have always been inadequate for the horrors that took place here.
This academy here won't last, Kreia. I can activate the mass shadow generator again.
More talk of machines and threats. If you would end Malachor, then do it. But it will not be a victory for you. And of course you must be willing to die. To kill us all. And your friends. You may hold Malachor in your grasp. But I hold the answers to your past and future in mine. Would you destroy us both before learning them? If so, then do it. For you have already failed me.
Why did you destroy Atris?
I never destroyed Atris. She had destroyed herself. I merely stripped away the illusion and brought her truth. Her teachings could not be allowed to continue. And like Malachor, she was part of your past, unresolved. She needed to be something you could confront and defeat one last time. It was part of your training. Part of what was needed to make you complete. And there must always be a Darth Treya. The galaxy needs its betrayers, especially in the times to come. She loved you, you know, as one loves a champion. You were all that she could not be.
She never mentioned such feelings.
Yes, it is all that is left unsaid upon which tragedies are built. More echoes traveling through the Force.
Why have you done this?
It is said that the Force has a will. It has a destiny for us all. I wield it, but it uses us all, and that is abhorrent to me, because I hate the Force. I hate that it seems to have a will, that it would control us to achieve some measure of balance when countless lives are lost. But in you, I see the potential to see the Force die, to turn away from its will, and that is what pleases me. You are beautiful to me, Exile. A dead spot in the Force, an emptiness in which its will might be denied.
If you hate the Force, then why do you use it?
I use it as I would use a poison, and in the hopes of understanding it, I will learn the way to kill it. But perhaps these are the excuses of an old woman who has grown to rely on a thing she despises.
You were manipulating me.
Yes, always. From the moment you awoke, I have used you. I have used you so that you might become strong, stronger than I. And I used you to make those who wounded me reveal themselves, so they could be killed by the Republic.
So you used me to get revenge on Scion.
I used you to keep the Lords of the Sith from condemning the galaxy to death with their power unchecked. I used you to lure them to Telos, where they could be at last fought and killed. I used you to reveal Atris's corruption so that her teaching could be ended before it began. I used you to gather the Jedi so they could be destroyed. And I used you to make those who wounded me reveal themselves so they could be killed by the Republic.
Why me?
Perhaps you were expecting some surprise. For me to reveal a secret that had eluded you, something that would change your perspective of events, shatter you to your core. There is no great revelation, no great secret. There is only you.
But were other Jedi.
No, there were not. In times past and in times future, there are Jedi who will stop listening to the Force, those that will try to forget it, but maintain unconscious ties, and those, as in the past, just as I, who have had the Force stripped from them. But no Jedi ever made the choice you did, to sever ties so completely, so utterly, that it leaves a wound in the Force. It was a mistake to try to make you feel it again, I see that now. There is no truth in the Force, but there is truth in you, Exile, and that is why I chose you.
What happens now?
The apprentice must kill the master. If you do not, I will kill you. If I do not, then all you have achieved will be as nothing, as empty and as violent as Malachor itself.
Then let us end this. Alright, good. Alright, time for the final boss battle with Darth Kreia. As you can see, she has a lot of HP. However, she's kind of weak. Yield, Kreia. You need not die.
If you do not kill me, I shall end you. Strike me down. End this.
Strike me down, and your path to the dark side will be complete. I will not strike a defenseless opponent. Oh. Your life is yours, Kreia. You cannot teach me anymore.
You will not show me mercy. I will see you break before you do.
Oh, hi. Hi, guys. Ow. Ow. Okay, we need to run and we need to retreat and heal. Okay. Now we have that out of our system. Let's finish off these other two guys. Yeah, I thought Kreia would be the final boss, huh? JK, it's her lightsabers. She has 3 of them.
At last,
And that's it.
is done. You are greater than any I have ever trained. By killing me here, you have rewarded me more than you can possibly know.
There is still time to save you, Kreia.
Save me? You already have. It is enough what you have done. From now into the future.
The future.
Many things do I see as I gaze here from the heart of Malachor. This place channels such energies. If it matters to you at this last moment, I shall look into the future and tell you of what I see. It is my last gift to you, from one exile to another.
What will happen to my friends?
You travel with them for so long, yet you do not know them still. Feel them through the Force, feel what they feel, hear their thoughts and know them as I fought to know you. They were the lost Jedi, you know, the true Jedi upon which the future will be built. They simply needed a leader.
Well, we did teach quite a few of them. Tell me of Mira.
She will stop hunting life and instead live it. She was not born to be a predator, despite her true father and the life she led within the shadow of Nar Shaddaa. She will miss you and think of you often. You who awakened her to what life is. She will live, but only for a time. Her death will occur in many years' time on a forgotten planet.
Oh,
saving the lives
well, that's
of
sad.
others. But it will be her choice, and she will have no regrets.
Mandalore?
Many battles does that one have left in him, as Revan intended. A general needs an army as he needs those he trusts. And Canderous is a loyal beast, no matter how much he has broken upon Revan's will. But you know this.
Yeah, Canderous. Canderous Ordo from KOTOR 1. What of the Mandalorians?
They will die a death that will last millennia, until all that remains is their code, their history, and in the end, the shell of their armor upon the shell of a man too easily slain by Jedi.
Ah, a reference to Jango Fett. And what about Visas?
The blinded one shall return to her home world, and she she shall look upon the surface of that world, and perhaps at last see what she was meant to see. Her life has been changed by your meeting in ways that may not be felt for decades to come.
Did I save her?
Salvation is a relative thing, but as you understand it, yes.
What of the handmaiden?
If she leaves this place, she will leave battle behind her, in no small part due to your influence. She will take Atris's role as historian and teach others of the Jedi exile who gave up the Force and became stronger for it.
What about Atten?
Atten is, as always, the fool. And the Force watches out for one such as him, I feel, as it does for the old, such as I.
What about you, Kreia?
I would have killed the galaxy to preserve you. I would have let the galaxy die. You are more rare than you know, and what you have taught yourself must not be allowed to die. You are not a Jedi, not truly, and it is for that that I love you.
What of Bayodur and the droids?
Their paths are unknown to me, even the small one who waits for you outside this place. I sense it has one last journey for you. You must go where Revan did, into the unknown regions, where the Sith, the true Sith, wait in the dark for the great war that comes.
What happened to Revan?
It is because he remembered what lay buried here, this place, its teachings. It paved the way to Korriban, you know, the remnants here. And because Malachor, like Korriban, is on the fringes of the ancient Sith Empire, where the Sith wait for us in the dark.
What of the Republic?
The Republic will fall, as it always has. A fall that will take millennia under the care of the herds of Ithor. The surface of Telos will bloom again, and its golden fields shall again harbor scientists and thinkers. And complacent and peaceful, it shall forget the time that Saul Karath orbited it and brought fire to its skies. But it shall be a home world again to others who will stretch out across the galaxy and bring life.
Tell me of Dantooine.
Dantooine shall survive. The community you saved shall be the foundation upon which Dantooine shall be habitable again. They shall drive back the Raiders, the Mandalorians, and all that strike at the Outer Rim. The Republic shall again establish their presence there, and shield it with its forces. And Dantooine shall heal, be safe, and its skies free. The ruins of the Academy shall remain.
What about Nar Shaddaa?
Nar Shaddaa shall persist as it always has, but there will be a heart to the world where there was nothing before, where once the lost and disposed were trapped there. Now they will struggle and grow. From despair shall come hope.
What about Onderon?
Queen Talia shall have a long reign. Much good will come of it. She will, as she has, rule wisely and well. Onderon shall remain in the Republic, and the world shall prosper, though its people shall, over time, lose their customs in the ocean of the Republic, and become the people of Onderon no longer.
Yeah, let's get information about Korriban.
Korriban shall be as it always was. A graveyard for the darkest of the Sith Lords, still whispering within their tombs. It shall always be a source of evil, spawning threats throughout the millennia. It, like Malachor, brushes the edges of the Empire that waits in the dark.
Oh, don't say it crashed. Oh no, a computer thing popped up. Thank you for ruining that.
And like Malachor, the Sith have forgotten it. For a time, they will remember. Revan knew this.
Okay, rest now, Kreia. Oh hey, now we get movie volume. That's a lot of volume. Come on, Adam. And there we go. Malachor 5 crumbles. It's nice and peaceful to be drifting through the galaxy. And that's it. Alright, so we have completed Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords. Overall, I love this game. It's a very amazing game, despite the fact that 90% of its content was cut. Now, there is a development team that is working on producing this lost content. The KOTOR 2 Restoration mod. However, it doesn't completely restore everything that was lost, due to the fact that, well, not everything that was lost was complete. It does have some developments of the HK-47 solo mission, as well as the droid planet. And I think there was a couple I think there was one thing part of it that was complete, or so near completion that they could easily restore it. I don't know what it was though. But yeah. Here are all the people that worked on this amazing game. And despite the fact that it was really weird for a sequel, I think this game is much more fun to play than the first game. The first game has a much better story. I mean, it'll always have a much better story. It was written by BioWare people. But this game has it's more fun to play. You can become a blaster Jedi, you can become an unarmed Jedi, as you saw through most of the game until I became bored with punching people. Then you have those Jedi who love to just use the lightsaber. I mean, double blade, lightsabers, melee weapons, same thing. It is because of that character creation and that ability that I love this game. Oh, now we get to see who's who. Darren Norris. Huh, I did not know he played Goto. Ed Asner? Ed Asner as Master Vrook. Huh? That Ed Asner? Oh, hey, there's Jennifer Hale, because she played Bastila. And I have no idea who these other people are. I mean, what else can I say? Fill in the air. I mean, I could retell some stories about what happened at work. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so which story first? Oh, okay, I got it. Hey, stop interrupting me. Okay. There was this I was working at the cashier place one time, and this woman, fairly attractive woman, I'd say in her early 30s, comes through with her son. And she ordered about, say she ordered about $20 worth of food, okay? She hands me $40 and asks for all the dollars and change in singles, which is an odd request, but I did grant it, and she walked out of there with like 21 singles. You completely know that she hit the strip club that night. And that poor boy that was with her, he's going to be in the backseat one day when he grows up. He was only like 5. And in 10 years, he is going to be in his seat. He's going to just look around and he's going to know that, oh shit, my mom went to the strip club that night. There we go. To all of those on YouTube, to all of those on Twitch, who have joined me in this magical journey through Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, the Sith Lords, I thank you, and also, there's a special thanks to Jedi Master Slab Bulkhead, Jedi Master Dirk Hardpeck, Jedi Master Bolt Vanderhuge, and Jedi Master Big McLargehuge. If you don't get those references, well, I don't know, just go about your day. And hopefully that day is very, very fantastic.